whenever this video may reach you. Do your girl a favor and hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can get that thing whenever I upload a new video. So today, we are about to get a burger and we are going to be talking about love bombing. Dun, dun, dun. Love bombing has a lot to do with the thing that we hear of called the honeymoon phase, or you hear women saying he was so nice when I first met him, or he was not like this when we first got together. He completely changed. Love bombing is what a lot of women experience in the initial stages of a relationship. More than likely, the man is probably a narcissist, or he's just trying to manipulate you. But we're gonna wait for a few more of you to join us so we can get this party started. Thank you, Mayhem. Hi, Emma. Hey, Toys by Starlight. Make sure you all hit the like button on your way into my house. If you are catching the replay, hit the like button. Thank you, Mayhem. Hey, Holly. I wonder if I could sit on the other side. Hold on, let me see. Mm, dang, as soon as I get up, they like, oh, it's so close. Because I always like to sit on the other side, but usually they have it closed, but I think it's open. And, it's just a little more like, because we up here talking, hey, happy Sunday. Hey, Dread. What's up, guys? Anointed. Hey, Audrey. Thank you, Mayhem. So, when they come back, I'm gonna see if I could switch sides. I think this way. So we're talking about love bombing. So love bombing is lavishing someone with attention, affection to influence or manipulate them. I look so much different with my hair like this. Do you like it, Wally? So lavishing someone with attention or affection to influence or manipulate them is what love bombing is. Ways that you could, recognize love bombing is it's an emotional manipulation technique that comes along with excessive compliments, attention, affection, but they do this just so that they can control you. Excuse me, can I switch seats? Is it possible? Is it possible to sit on the other side? Okay, thank you. We're gonna switch. Excuse me. I really didn't want to sit back here. I didn't realize it was open. So I just like saw people over there. And I got a ginger ale, which is like, it tastes like the ginger ale that you get that's like, or is the music louder over here? Is the music loud over here? Let me know. Is the music too loud? Should I not have switch? Is the music too loud? Okay, because I don't want to get a copyright strike. Okay, so the music is okay. It's not too audible. Okay, we good. All right. So, like I was saying with the love bombing, so an emotional. It's not okay. So it's an emotionally manipulative technique that involves excessive compliments, excessive attention, excessive affection, and this is all done so that they can control you. Also, when someone is love bombing you, they tend to move really fast in a relationship because they want to get you where they want to get you. They want you to be, in love with them immediately. They want to immediately jump into a serious relationship. They'll be telling you they love you super fast. Like, you can hear the song. Oh my God, this is not good. I might have to go back to where I was. You can make out what the song is. Was it lower where I was sitting at before? You can't. No, you're fine. Okay. Because Audrey, like, that's my song. I don't want to get a copyright strike. Like, it's okay if you could faintly hear it, but if you could, like, outright hear the words, no, it's fine. Okay. All right. So, Audrey threw me off. All right. Audrey says she can. God damn it. I don't know what to do. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, in the coleslaw. Is it possible to turn the music down a little bit? Okay, thanks. This looks so good, y'all. I can't hear it. All right, well, we'll see. I also need napkins. These french fries is dry as hell. Like, they ain't even put no salt. Hey, DH, how you been? So, when someone is love bombing you, chances are they'll tell you they love you super quick, like you barely even know them. Can I also have some napkins and some utensils if you have plastic, like a fork and a knife? Yeah, thank you. So, I got love bombed by this guy that I was dating. The first time we ever slept together, he told me he loved me. The first time I ever slept with this man, while we were doing it, he said, I love you. And I was like, clearly I didn't say it back, but I couldn't believe it. I'm like, why did he? Well, that's not the first guy, the only guy that did that. Thank you. Another guy did that, told me he loved me, but he was somebody that I was friends with for years. So it wasn't so alarming. But the other guy, like, I had been talking to him for maybe like a month, and we probably went on like maybe 2 dates, like physically in person, but we was talking all the time. Yeah, I don't want to hear it. I gave it up to him kind of fast, but I ended up dealing with that man for like years. Okay. And he would love bomb so much. Like, and then I woke up because I we did it at his place. I woke up to breakfast in bed, and I was like, "What are you trying to do?" I said that to him. I was like, "What are you trying to do?" Like, and he was like, "Nothing. Like, I just want you to be good." But this also turned out the man to tell me that he put his penis in my tea. And, he ended up being crazy and doing the hootie hoo and the witchcraft and stuff. Yes, DH, breakfast in bed. While we were, it was very, very, it was super erotic that he was up to no good. And I can't lie, he actually was a good guy to me. But thank you, AC. We did a get ready with me and I did my makeup with you all. But things ended up going, it just went bad because he ended up lying and, living a double life. Like, we were dating. I was, I can't really, because according to him, I was still dating other people too. But technically, I was not sleeping with anybody else. Like, I don't know. So it just seems like I was outside though. I'm not gonna lie, but I wasn't sleeping with anybody else. And that's why I say, like, communication is key when you're dealing with a man, because just because you feel like, oh, yeah, we're loosely dating or whatever, and I'm not sleeping with anybody else, that does not mean that he's not sleeping with anybody else. And a man will be doing all sorts of things, and he will feel like he's not obligated to tell you because y'all are just loosely dating and not like living together or officially said you're my man and you're my woman. Eventually we did get there, but The whole shit. I don't even. I'm not going to tell you. I don't want to get into all my business, but that just wasn't the right time. I was super toxic. He was toxic, but he was one of those toxic men that swore he wasn't toxic. Those be the worst kinds. The guys that swear they're a good guy, but then they really be like a Pookie and a Ray Ray, but just because they're like handsome and they got a job and they got a money and they got a car, like they really be swearing like they better than every other type of man, but those be the worst. His voodoo, curse him, taste, but you can't keep. Yeah, he definitely did some hootie hoo on me. He definitely did. We don't keep it real about that. But it took me a while, but I eventually fully got over him and I fully moved on. And I don't yearn for him the way that I used to. Like I was super obsessed, but I just was not. He couldn't tame me, and he resented me for it. But whatever, that's neither here nor there. So the love bombing, like they'll call you excessively. They always want to see you. They're telling you they love you immediately, and then they start to disappear. The calls become less and less. Then all of a sudden they so busy. They the busiest person in America. You don't see them nearly as much as you used to. They feel like you should just be grateful for anything that they give you. You should just be grateful that they text you here or there or that they call you here or there. Um, I saw this man saying this on TikTok. He said, what did he call it? The 70-30 rule? Something he said, 170 something. But he said that in the beginning, men do this. They intentionally, not all, but some men intentionally will love bomb you and then start to pull back and then they'll start to give you a little bit more of attention. They'll start to scale up back up to the attention that they give you, but they never give you 100% again. The most you'll get from a man after that is 70%. He pretty much said, you know, he'll do everything for a woman, be calling her every day, texting her every morning, picking her up from work, always going on dates, doing everything. And this is how a man traps you. He emotionally manipulates you to get you where he wants. So now, breadcrumbing, exactly. So now he has power over you. And I told you all this. A lot of men, their sole purpose and their sole goal is to have power over a woman. So if he's doing everything all the time, then you're gonna feel like you got him, and then maybe you might have power over him. A lot of relationship dynamics is solely based on who got the power. He'll do everything right. He'll always come around. He'll give you gifts. He'll do everything, and then once you're used to it, and once now you're starting to let your guard down. Now you probably have been intimate with him. You loving him. You're reciprocating the energy now too. And then he ghosts you. You don't hear from him. You don't know what's going on. You're left feeling insecure. You left, thinking, is it me? What did I do? So then you start to go hard and into overdrive to get this guy to give you the same type of attention and affection that he did. So now you become the one that's chasing and that's in the pursuit of the man and not the other way around, the way that it initially was, you know? And not all, but a lot of guys do this. Like they write books about doing stuff like this. They make videos. You can Google YouTube how to get a woman hooked on you, and they always talk about love bombing. They may not outright say you need to love bomb a woman and then pull back. They might not outright say it. But if you listen to their tactics and the things that they tell you to do, it's love bombing and then withdrawing and withholding love and affection and attention. So now she's craving it and she feels like you're her fix, when she's really your fix, especially when the man is a narcissist. She's really your narcissistic supply. So her constantly chasing you and trying to get your affection, trying to get your attention is fueling the ego and maybe the narcissism of the man, the insecurity of a man is fueling him, and that's what they thrive off of. Not all, but men, Google it. Y'all do me. This is our homework. Go on YouTube and type in how to make a woman fall in love with you, or type in how to manipulate a woman and watch what come out. You will see so many men telling men to do exactly what I'm telling you. And then they say that we're crazy and we all of this once we start to act crazy because they pull back and they release all type of chemicals, and now you need that dopamine hit. You're missing you. It's a chemical thing that happens when you are intimate with someone and they fill you up and they fuel you in a certain type of way. And then they take it away. Like, you also almost become a you can y'all know we could be addicted to people, right? Everybody up in here, hit the like button for me. Yes, Ja, tell them again. Hit the like button, y'all. Double tap the screen. There's three dots at the top. Press it and give me a thumbs up so we can be popping in this algorithm. So they'll they do these things because you can be addicted to a person, and you legit could feel like, oh my god, like you're on drugs, like you need a hit of that person, like you need that person. And when they're not there, what do a lot of women tend to do? Calling all the time, screaming, yelling, cussing, harassing. And what does it do for a man if he out with his boys? Oh, she crazy. It's making his stock go up. If he out anywhere and other women are around, oh, what the hell is this bitch calling you for? You must be doing something crazy, because why she going crazy? It makes this. This is why I always tell you all, we we give men, thank you, we give men sauce. We make men lit. We legit make them way more lit than they actually are because we pour into them. When you give time and attention to something and you focus on something, you can really turn it up. Like, if you're a beautiful woman, you out with a man that's mediocre and everybody knows it, they want to know, how did he get you? You know what I mean? And you make it to where, as other women would give him the time of day now, because other women want some of your energy. They competing with your energy. They don't really give a damn about the man. Don't ever forget that. Look at this juicy burger. This is why men love to try to tell you that you're not worth anything, because they know that you're worth more than them. Hey, yo, women are born with value. Hey, Mia, what's up, baby? Women are born with value. Men have to earn value. Thank you. They don't want to hear it, but they know it to be true. And they know that we're born with value, and this is why they always try to get us when we're young. Oh, you better lock it down because time is running out. Time is running out for what? So you're basically confirming and reaffirming the fact that women are born with value. And in the eyes of a man, she needs to cash in on her value before she quote unquote age out, which that is fake, and it's not even real. It's something that they've created because they want to get you when you're more impressionable, when you're easier to manipulate, when your mind is more malleable, and it's easier to love bomb you and you can't see the signs and you really be digmatized and whacked out of your mind, especially if you haven't had adequate experience with the opposite sex. You get what I'm saying? They don't want you to know that, though, because they want to maintain free and easy access. And they know that if we knew, then we would make them work harder for us. The love bombing wouldn't be able to, if you don't love bomb, I mean, and then stop and then start to breadcrumb, then how would you really get a woman of a certain, like, mm, a woman that's in a more vulnerable state is easily gonna fall for that. But a woman that's stronger, that has been around, that's more seasoned, that knows more about life, once you start to pull back, she's going to pull back too. She's not going to be so desperate to try to get your approval or to get your validation the same as a younger woman would. And they know this. And this is why they always like, oh, we like them. Yeah, oh, older women are, they're washed up. No, it's not about being washed up. We're just smarter. We're more hip. And we don't allow people to treat us badly for the same amount of time as a younger woman would. Period. It's true, Audrey. They don't have that much time. They can't manipulate. That's why they always try to tell you you need to get with a man young as hell when you 20. You need to get married. You need to, legal is legal. It doesn't matter if you get with a 55-year-old man. You need to hurry up and do it because they know that you come out the womb with value. And in their mind, your value depreciates over time, which that's not true. Your value actually appreciates and it gets higher in time because if you take care of yourself, then you could maintain your beauty and your youth for a long time. You just gotta, it's just a matter of taking care of yourself. Now, as far as if you want to have a baby, yes, you do have a window for that if you want to conceive naturally, right? However, if you are okay with adoption, if you freeze your eggs, like we have so many alternatives these days, and they know that. So in reality, their time is up. Their time is dwindling. The use of our man is not what it used to be anymore. Women are also working and making their own money, and they hate it. So they love bomb you and then they try to treat you like trash. And I tell you this all the time that a lot of men get on the internet and they just continuously fight for the right to treat you like trash. And they want you to shut up. They don't want you to say anything. They want you to go to work 40 hours. They want you to come home and work in the house 24 hours. They want you to take care of the kids. They want you to do everything for them. And they still want you to submit to them. They want you to help them build their careers. They want you to help them to build an image for themselves that they could go out and flex in the world with when it's really majority you. I showed y'all that video last night, or was it the night before, of the guy saying y'all are not real women. There's women out here that have businesses and two and three jobs, and they still treat their man like a king. I wish I would. Child, is it worth it? It's not worth it. To be sick, to be stressed, no. And wait, let me take another bite of this. Everybody up in here, do me a favor and double tap the screen. Double tap the screen. Shout out to Brazil. So, also with the love bombing though, you know how the last live we did where the men were saying, "Oh, that's the men you choose. Oh, you need to choose better." They love to say that you need to choose better, but nobody talks about love bombing and how a man will come in for the first 3 to 6 months and make you think that he is your knight in shining armor. He'll do everything right. He'll do everything you need. He'll show up for you. He'll call you. He'll do everything. Then once he's, once you all screwing consistently and you're probably not using protection now, which you should use protection. Okay, wrap it up because that not only does it protect you from catching anything, an unwanted pregnancy, but it also protects you spiritually to not be out here sleeping with men unprotected. Like that's not your man, your husband. Like you really shouldn't do it. You really shouldn't do it. But they'll say you need to choose better, but a lot of men love bomb you in the initial stages of dating. And y'all know how many people get pregnant? I'm not saying that this is okay. I'm not making an excuse. I'm just saying a lot of people get pregnant in they call it, another term for love bombing is the honeymoon phase. We've all heard that. The honeymoon phase. What's up? Hi. The honeymoon phase. We've all heard of the honeymoon phase. The honeymoon phase is also akin to love bombing. Like, oh, everything was good in the honeymoon phase, and then you get settled in, and then the representative leaves, the walls come down, and you get to see who people really are. You think that a man really just comes and shows you exactly who he is? No, he sends his representative, and that's when the babies are made. That's when you fall in love. That's when you become attached. That's when you become addicted. That's when it's so hard for you to let go. I prefer the honeymoon stage. Who doesn't? right? And then when the honeymoon stage is, you need to leave too. But that's the thing. So they always blaming women. You need to choose better, as if men are not out here lying and scamming. Nick Cannon just said it. Nick Cannon said it to, what's her name? The woman that did the doctor that did the interview with Cam Newton. Nick Cannon legit came up here and said, "Oh, I know how to do it. I could be whoever you want me to be." Because men will mirror you. They take note. They have a Rolodex of who you are. They write notes about what you like, what you don't like. They shape shift. They are chameleonaires. They will get out here and be the exact replica of what you said that it was that you wanted and what you needed. He will say all of the right things that you need him to say. He will do all of the right things that he needs you to do because he studied you and he listens to you. And he's like, okay, I want to get X. X is you. Maybe it's just some coochie, Dr. Bryant. Maybe he just wants some coochie. Maybe he want access. He want to drive your car when you at work. Maybe he want the keys to your apartment because he ain't got nowhere to go and he a homosexual. Maybe you're smart and you are good at marketing and he needs you to help him start his t-shirt line. Whatever it is that he wants from you, he's going to be what it is that it requires to get that type of access to you. And men get up here on the internet and they lie and they scam and they scheme and they pump fake like they are not out here manipulating women. Every woman is not just stupid and delusional as all outdoors. Men are out here manipulating women. They're pretending to be someone that they're not. And then once they get what they want, once they have you where they want you, once they know that you're hooked, addicted, once they know that you're digmatized, once they know that you're in love with them, essentially, that's when they say, "Welcome to the show, bitch." Because it's that much harder for you to leave. It's hard to get out of the ghetto toxic circus. And people could easily say, "Oh, you just leave, just leave." I'm an advocate for that too. You say no, I say next. But I've also told you guys that sometimes you need to use the man that's hurting you, you need to use him to get over him. Sometimes you got to keep going back and get your feelings hurt and looking stupid until enough is enough. Sometimes you got to keep getting burnt until you can't even move your hand no more. It's so numb from all of the third degree burns. It's not okay. I know that might be a little bit toxic, but we just got to be honest about what's going on in real life and how we actually operate on a human level. It is not the easiest to just cut something at the head and just keep going. It's easy to say, "Oh, move on," and you saw the red flags. Sometimes red flags look like red flags park when you are looking at a man through rose colored glasses. And when once you start to be intimate with him in a certain way and y'all be doing the sex magic and doing the rituals, you don't even know that you're spellbinding yourself to said man and that you have done that and that you got a soul tie. And because he love bombed you and you felt safe enough to put your guard down, now he is going to dig in. He got you where he wants you. He's going to dig in now. Black men practice hypergamy more than black women. Hey, Shantia. Where the hypergamy, where that came from? Why are we talking about hypergamy? What's going on? Did I miss something? Or you just wanted to get that off? Thank you, Katie. Hey, Godspeed. Hey, Ghana. What's going on with the hypergamy? I missed. Did I miss something? A man got me pregnant on purpose and got mad when I miscarried. I'm sorry to hear about that, babe. So, what do you do if a person be so tired, but the female did cold turkey and have no feelings? I don't know what you mean, baby. But yes, men will get you pregnant on purpose. And they don't even have to have any intention on being with you. They don't even have to have any intention on. Did they cut the music up? I don't know. They don't even have to have any intention on raising a child with you. They probably just be like, "I'm gonna throw you a couple dollars," or but they want to have you a part of their rotation. They want to have you on their team. Some men collect women like they're collectibles. They collect baby mothers like they're collectibles. So if they could get like a beautiful woman that's successful to be his baby mother, and then you look at his roster of baby mothers and it just got better and better, that's gonna make him look like he the man. Because 9 times out of 10, when we see these men baby mothers, they be looking chop suey. You be looking around like, what the fuck is you? That's your baby mother? Like, but you the same man running around talking about you high value. Mm-mm-mm. A mess. A whole mess. So we just got to be more mindful. And I'm eating a burger and fries. What do you do with a guy that doesn't want you to speak to other guys? You've been seeing each other for months, but he's scared of the word boyfriend. You gotta leave. If you want him to be your boyfriend and he don't want to be your boyfriend, then you gotta go. And if it hasn't been that long, then it should be easier. But if you really love him, you gotta start opening your options up. You gotta start dating other men, and then you gotta practice the art of detachment. Yep, Audrey. hmm That sauce looked like kind of a mac sauce. I must be hungry. Oh, this is ketchup and mayo, and then I have mustard. He's scared of the word boyfriend because it's commitment. Exactly. Thank you, Shantia. So right, the jealousy makes me feel like he cares though. Just because somebody is jealous doesn't mean. I mean, this is the thing. Like men could care about you, but that doesn't mean that they want to be with you. They could care about you. They love the access. They might like your vagina. You might be. Or are you a man? So he might like stability or whatever. But that doesn't mean that he wants to be with you. He probably just enjoys having a good time with you here and there. And we have to be honest about that too. Everybody that enjoys spending time with you or wants to sleep with you, it does not mean that they want to be in a relationship with you. I mean, that's not the easiest pill to swallow, but that's the way the cookie be crumbling. Like, and don't equal value. Exactly. Yep. They dang on sure don't. And this is what men do. They give you just enough to keep you hanging on. Just enough. Yes, in fact, it's so much easier to walk away when you don't have a soul tie. That's why you got to wrap it up. That part, Mia, and yellow mustard. Everybody up in here, hit the like button, double tap the screen. There's three dots at the top. Tap it and hit the thumbs up for me. Subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed. Um, we all probably had a time we didn't strap up. Yeah, there's a lot of great men available. Well, I mean, we would all like to believe that to be true. He doesn't want you to see other men. Have you asked if he was seeing other women? Yeah, I'm in denial. Don't want to start over with someone new. Feels easier to just change him. You can't change anybody. That's like running on a hamster wheel and not being able to get off. And are you a man? I'm just asking if you're a man because my majority of my advice is geared toward women because that's strictly who I curated this channel for. But men are welcome, so I don't want to like say something and you're a man and talking about being in a relationship with another man. I think that's a man, y'all. I'm not sure. Can't change nobody. Yeah, you can't. And that's the thing too. People have to want to change on it. People have to be ready for you. And that's why we cannot put ourselves in situations where we're not getting what we want and think, oh, they'll grow, things will change, things will get different. That's not gonna happen. People change because they want to change. A man, a woman, because I was always a woman that didn't want to be in a relationship and I had issues with vulnerability, but I could love you down and treat you like the best. But I didn't want you to claim me. I didn't want to really do that in real life. So it's just a matter of what a person is ready for. And we have to be honest with ourselves. If people are telling you, I don't want to be in a relationship with you, I'm not going to give you what you want, I'm not going to give you what you need, You have to believe them and you have to act accordingly. You cannot think about potential. You can't think, well, if I stay around and I do everything they want me to do, then maybe they'll change. They won't. You're just gonna end up getting your feelings hurt in the end. Like look at Queen Naija, for instance. Queen Naija is begging all around the internet because she wants Clarence to give her a ring. If that man wanted to marry her, he would have been married her. They already have a whole baby together. She gave that man a whole life. She even employed his family. His sister was managing her at one point. I don't know if she still is, but she legit gave that man everything. She gave him clout. She gave him a YouTube channel. She gave him everything. She done took him all around the world. She got him living up in a beautiful big house. Exactly, and Cardi B, but Clarence does not want to marry her. She cannot change that man. And if he does marry her, it'll be a hair, shut up, bitch, damn. It'll be one of those type of rings. And do you really want to be with somebody that felt like they had to do that out of a sense of obligation and not because of something that they genuinely wanted to do in their heart? That couldn't feel good at night, knowing that you had to pressure your husband to marry you. Some women are okay and they sleep well and they go on and they live a seemingly or an outwardly successful life with their husband, but on the inside of the marriage, the people don't be happy. Just because you see them smiling and you see them, the kids running around, it does not mean that they're necessarily happy. Some people are happy, but just because you have a ring and you have a marriage doesn't mean that you are living a fulfilled life and that you're not full of grief, resentment, and regret. Because a lot of married people are, but they don't want to talk about that because they want to have one up on the rest of the world. They want to feel like they're better because they got a ring. They want to feel like they're doing better because, oh, at least I got a husband. You bitches single. You bitches could never. So they put themselves on a hierarchy and they would never want the cracks to show. They don't ever want you to really see what's going on behind the smoke and mirrors, right? Like Cardi B, like somebody said, Cardi B. Cardi B will never be able to change Offset. Offset has always been a dick and dodge around town because that's just his nature. And maybe once he's 55 years old, he'll probably be tired and ready to settle down, and whoever he gets with then will take him and his worms and be his hospice wife. That's how it goes a lot of times. A lot of men, they just like to dick and dodge around, and then they get tired and they help start declining, and then they try to go get some woman to be their hospice wife. But the thing is this, you got to get with somebody that is like-minded. If you know for a fact that you want to be married, don't entertain a man that don't want to get married. And you got to be okay with walking away. You cannot keep operating in a scarcity mindset. You cannot keep operating from a point of lack, from a point of I don't have any options, from a point of I'm too old, I'm too black, I'm too fat, I'm too this. You cannot think those things about you. You cannot talk against yourself getting what it is that you want because you're just going to add more obstacles and that's going to become your lived reality. So mind your self talk. Like really mind what it is that you're saying to yourself because you deserve to have anything that you want. No matter what phase you are in life, no matter what you look like, it doesn't matter. Respucia had her Norbit and she was cheating on Norbit with the instructor. We done all seen my 600-pound life. Those women all have a man, somebody washing the crevices, making them a whole dozen of eggs, making them 5 packs of sausages a day. They all got a man. Now, if the women on my 600-pound life could get a man, what makes you think you can't get a man to give you what you want? Stop settling. Hmm. Yep. Exactly, son. The big girls always got them a man. And you gotta know that you're worthy. You have to know that you deserve it. You can't keep letting these men manipulate you into thinking that they're the best that you could do, and you might as well just stay here and allow me to dog walk you and treat you like trash and just shut the hell up and don't say nothing and grovel and go through the gauntlet because you need to prove to a man that you're worthy of him marrying you. So you gotta help him get through college and you gotta help him start his business and you gotta stay with him through outside babies and you gotta stay with him, while he beating you up, dragging you up and down the street, cussing you out like a dog, forgetting your birthday, forgetting your holiday. not remembering anniversaries, not helping you with the kids. Like women go through so much to prove their worthiness to a man. That whole ride or die chick, like you should never be riding and dying for somebody as a woman. The only rider and dyer should be a man. Yeah, he's sick and alone. Exactly, Bree. That's how it be. Wow, true. And they be loving them too. No cap. We have to settle and hold them down. I know a woman that was demoted from the baby mama to the side chick 20 years later. She's still in the same situation with her baby daddy while he has had many girlfriends. It's because she feels like she can't do no better. She gave him her most prized possession, which was her womb, and now she looking crazy. And this is why I say women don't have a baby to try to keep a man. Don't have a baby to appease a man. Don't let a man trap you with a baby. Have a baby because you want to be a mother. And if you having a baby because you truly want to have a baby and it's not solely like directly only tied to your relationship with the man, then you will be able to move on from him if he treats you like trash. You will be able to move on and create the other type of family that you see in your head with somebody else who's actually going to love you and love your kid. You know, even though I don't know how what if I had kids, if I would have another man. I don't know. But I'm get what I'm saying. Even if you're just dating a man, you don't have to have a man in your house with your kids, but you could get something closer to what it is that you want if you have a baby because you want to be a mother and not because you're trying to keep a man. Because if you're having that baby for said man, you will take anything that that man does to you because you're going to be trying to make things work because you want to be a family so bad. Marriage is only beneficial to men. I say that all the time, boo. Hmm. Yep, everything. Women give so much to men, and then men get on the internet and say women ain't shit. Women only want a Birkin bag. They get up here and lie so bad. I just be like, they lie so bad on the internet, and that's why they can't stand me. We don't have too many of them up in here right now. But you know, for those of you who come and y'all be in the show a lot, they come in here and they be cussing me out. They hate it because I am a perceived attractive woman and I'm telling the truth about how it really goes out here. I'm not an undesirable woman. I don't have an issue attracting the opposite sex or even keeping a man because can you keep a man? Yes, I can. There's men, baby, it's not an issue. So I don't fall in the category of bitter the way they were like, she's so bitter. I don't have bitter for what? I don't not nobody's baby mother. I could get a man. It's not like I'm bitter because don't no man want me and I got kids all over the fucking place and I did it. No, that's not my lived experience. So that's why they really cannot stand me. Like, oh bitch, they try to take little jabs at my appearance, but I'm fucking gorgeous. So what could you really say? I don't necessarily have, let me try to see how I'm trying to say this. I'm telling y'all the truth. I'm not speaking from a place of lack. I'm not talking to y'all from a place of me not having options. I'm not talking to y'all from a place of me hating my fucking baby father. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? So my how I'm speaking, as much as they want to constantly say I'm bitter, this is kind of unbiased or this is me having experienced multiple things at the same time because I've been treated amazing by men. I've been taken care of by men. I've had my bills paid by men for years. I working a regular job has never been my forte. Like I've always had what I needed, but then I've also, dealt with guys that were like, I shouldn't have, they ain't have no business having access to me like that. But for the most part, my entire experience with men has not been bad. So, and I could go out and get married. Like it's not, I don't have the type of hangups that they would like that they try to place on me to make it seem like you're just saying this to women because you can't get a man. Like that's not the vibe. And I'm not a bulldagger. So it's not like I'm trying to tell y'all not to mess with men because I want all the women for myself. It don't give that either. I'm really talking from a place of things that I've experienced and I've learned and the things that I've seen. I've seen a lot more women get treated terribly than I have ever experienced in my lifetime. And this is what we talk about. I hear the things men say. I see how men treat me. I see what men will do if they actually like you. I've experienced it. Travis said I wanted a steak and I got flew the fuck out to an island to get some surf and turf. I've seen it. So it really is just a matter of dealing with people that actually like you and love you and see your value and respect you and are willing to give you what you want. If they're not, you say no, I say next. There is somebody out there that will give you what you want. It does not matter. I've seen women that are big as a house that has a loving husband. I've seen women that were skinny as a twig that has a loving husband. So none of that, it doesn't matter. What matters is your self concept. What matters is how you see yourself. How do you feel about yourself? How are you operating? What type of energy are you giving off? Are you lowly? Is your head hung low? Do you feel like the world is against you and nobody loves you and all men ain't shit? I never get up here and say all men ain't shit. I say majority rules in a lot of instances. A lot of men, they be having predatory behavior. They be acting crazy. They be doing this and that. But you have to put them in a place. You got to know that you're not going to allow certain shit to happen to you. And once you start to move differently within you, then things start to change. It's not always about what's happening to you, it's about what's happening inside of you and what you're allowing to be on the external. But the internal is what we all need to work on. It's the internal. What is going on inside of here and inside of here and inside of here. That's why I practice and I preach about having good gut health because as a woman, your intuition is your superpower and you need to strengthen it. And you cannot determine whether or not your intuition is in gear, or your stomach is just fucked up because you eat trash. I'm eating a burger right now, but best believe I'm gonna go, we gonna flush this out. We taking the probiotics. I got me this cute little ginger shot with some probiotics and some zinc in it that I'm gonna take. You got to get your system clear too, so that you can be in tune with yourself, and that in turn helps to strengthen your senses. It helps to strengthen your discernment because you have to be in tune with your body. Even if a man try to play in my face right now, I know he's trying to play in my face, and I might allow it because I just want to be entertained. But am I gonna stay there? Am I gonna let him crack an egg? Am I gonna try to marry him? Am I gonna? No. You gotta know where people belong in your life. If a man comes and love bomb me, I might allow it because I want to be entertained, and I really don't see a future with him, so I don't give a fuck. I know how to detach. A lot of people do not know how to do that. That is something that I had to learn. And everybody say, "You so cold. You so this. Oh, that's that Virgo shit." I don't give a fuck what you call it. It helps. Practice detachment. Work on your thoughts, work on your inner monologue because this will save you from a lifetime of heartache. And give yourself some time. If a man loves bombs you and then he dips, it's okay to grieve. You could cry, but give yourself a couple of weeks. After that, you need to get the fuck on. Treat it like a lease on an apartment. You have a little bit of time to live here and then you're going to get evicted. You cannot sit and dwell in certain types of energy for too long because it doesn't serve you. It does not serve you. If a man hurt my feelings and you make me feel some type of way, I might be. Then I'ma suck that shit the fuck up, bitch. Do my motherfucking makeup, bitch. Get on a flight. Get flew the fuck out. Go on me a date. Let somebody else tell me I'm beautiful. Because we do need a little bit of validation from external sources. We cannot lie. It matters. It makes you feel amazing when people say, you looking good. You lost some weight. You doing good. Do things that you feel good about doing. Pick up some hobbies. Fill yourself up with them love hormones. Okay? And get over it. It's going to be all right. He love bombed you. He ghosted you after 3 to 6 months. Or he completely changed. You need to change too. If a man ain't calling you, don't call him. If a man ain't asking to see you, don't ask to see him. If a man ain't texting you, don't text him. Simple as that. If a man don't respond to you for hours, don't respond to his ass for hours. If a man is dick and dodging, you dick and dodge. But don't be giving out coochie just because you trying to get back at a man. I don't that's stupid. Oh, I'm gonna go sleep with his friend. Bitch, you just looking dumb giving out coochie to people that don't deserve it. You need to be exclusive with your box. Don't just go around giving it out because you're trying to get back at a man because you ain't getting back at nobody but your pH balance, okay? But keep your options open. Allow other men to just go on you. Get somebody else to take you out. Like, go out, get some compliments, get your fix, dress nice, get your hair done, go to the nail salon, do your makeup, wash your face. You don't even everybody don't like makeup. Put on some lip gloss. Don't be looking dry and ashy. Do whatever it is that you need to do to pick yourself up after being love bombed and discarded by a man. Don't beg, don't grovel. Maybe you can have one or two conversations like, hey, what's going on? Because you never know. Sometimes people are going through things. Anything could happen. A person could pass away. You don't know what's going on in a person's life to automatically assume they just switched up for no reason. So we do give grace. We do talk about it maybe a couple times. But if you feel like you sounded like a broken record and you're becoming redundant because you're trying to chase that feeling that he gave you initially when y'all first started dealing with each other and it's just not giving that no more, you need to move on. You need to move on. And you need to be honest with yourself. That man, that he don't want you like that no more. He played you like a fiddle. He got some coochie. He got you where he wants you. He's trying to make you a part of his roster. He wants you to be available whenever he needs you to be. Now, sometimes you could be okay with that. Like, all right, I don't really, whatever. It's good. I like to sleep with you from time to time, but that can't be your only. You need to have a roster too, a five. I'm telling you. I won't tell you a lie now, child. I'll tell you a story, but I won't tell you a lie. Thank you. For real. That's because no one wants someone who's always available. That part. Mm. Yep. Exactly, Mia. Everybody up in here, hit the like button for me. Double tap the screen. There's three dots at the top of the button. At the top of the screen, press it and give me a thumbs up. Thank you. Always making excuses. There's no bank in the world that I would deposit excuses in. That's why I don't accept them. That part that you could deposit excuses. Yes. Yeah, I'm eating half of this burger and then I'm gonna save the other half for later. And this is how I be eating, y'all. Like even when I eat bad, things that's not the best, I don't eat the whole thing in one setting. I eat slow so my food could digest a little easier because beef is not the easiest to digest. And then, you know, we clean the system out. Men always been taught to D and dodge if they're too available. They're considered simps. It's a turn up when the man comes on too strong. That's true too. Yeah, I don't like that. Honestly, no, I'm sure. As far as I'm concerned, like men do better with me when they're like my friend first. Like you can let me know that you like me, but I feel like like the relationships that I've had that have been like long lasting, we typically start out as friends. Like, it don't just jump right into like, let's be in a relationship. Like, no, we typically start out as friends, but they'll let it be known like they find me attractive. And then, like, if things progress to that level, then that's how it goes. Like, I think honestly, those that kind of makes the best relationships, because when someone is your friend, your guard is not up in the same type of way. Like, they really get to see you as who you are. And for me, like, when I've dated men, when I used to really be like dating, like, I don't do that no more these days because I talk to who I talk to and that's it. But when I used to be like dating, men just put me on this pedestal, and I just always used to feel like I couldn't really be myself. Like, I couldn't be a human. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a person too. Like, I don't want to feel like I gotta constantly live up to some type of standard or always be looking some type of way. Thank you, Antonio. Like, they put these unrealistic expectations on you, and it kind of makes you feel like you can't be yourself. And I've experienced that a lot with dating, period. And I'll just be like, damn, this sucks. Like, it's not even fun. I don't know. And also, like, when you're like not solely like solidified in what it is that you do and who you are, and you're still exploring and figuring it out. Like, I tell you guys this all the time. Like, men want to mold you. They want to try to force you to fit into their worlds. And that's why I really had to like fall back, because I was like, hey, I got something to do. I have something to do that's big. I have something to do that I need to focus on, and I can't, not right now. Present day, I'm in a better space to like than I ever was before, honestly. Get Ray some food. Ray, do you ordering us the burgers? Be yourself. That part. Long time no see. Hey, Nikki. Well, I'm about to take two more bites of this. We're gonna cap this at 60 minutes, so I'm gonna be up here for 4 more minutes. Do y'all have any questions, comments, or concerns? And then I'm gonna try really hard to come back again so we could do some actual hot topics. We got to get back on it, baby, because we got to get back on it. And I remember I used to be doing 3 lives a day. So we're going to see if we could, I might need to take a break in between like I did yesterday, but at least 2 to 3 lives daily. Hi, can I have a to-go box for this? And like some tops for these? Thank you. Oh, Ray, I can't wait. You honestly, I might go live and like play it, and we might watch it together. Or at the very least, we will come back because I know it's gonna go viral. I know there's gonna be something, and I want to hear. Ouch! I want to hear what their policies are, especially Kamala, because I feel like she hasn't really. Can I take you out to eat? You know what you can do? You can pay for this burger, Antonio. You could cash at me, or you could send me a super chat to support the channel, and you could subscribe. Thank you. Yeah, I have 3. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Oh my God. Thanks. You could bring me the check, yeah. Mm. Oh, my cash app is pinball. Is $ Love Jones TV. Did she? Oh, I think she's printing up the check right now. Everybody up in here, double tap the screen if you have not already liked the video. Double tap. There's 3 dots at the top of the screen. Press it and give me a thumbs up. This was so good, y'all. They are. Thank you. Thank you. Also, do you have a bag by any chance? Thanks. You can sit it down. Oh shoot. Close the zipper. No. Don't tell me what to do. Oh, that part, Mia. Stop being a creep. Thank you. Oh, steak tacos sound good. All right, I'm about to go. I love y'all so much. And hopefully the music, I don't get a copyright strike. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I won't. If anything, I'll probably be able to edit out where like the music was too loud. Get rid of this. Okay. Yes, son. Period. Makeup could use some work. Here you go. We got another feminine man in the house, y'all. Another feminine, sassy man. Dang, I don't even think I got no lip gloss in here. Oh, that sucks. Well, I'm just going a couple stores down because I need to pick up some. Dang, do I want to? No, I think I'm gonna go. I gotta figure it out. I need to get some water. I need to get some tissue. And I need to get some other, feminine hygiene, like, stuff for, Thank you, S and S. Make sure you subscribe. Okay, I'm out. Show up as Herbie Hurt. Don't let nobody play in your face. The world is a stage you're starring, and the world is a stage you're at the center. Life is a movie. You are starring in it. You got this. I'll be back later. We're gonna do a hot topic show tonight. I love you all. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video because I know that you care. And we in it to win it. I'm back, bitches. I love y'all.